Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is door manners. This is the sort of game that when the dog comes in for the early part of the training especially, they work on loads and loads and loads and loads. So it's a really good thing to get the pup used to it, both in your home or if you're ever out and about when we're allowed to go in shops again, using it for entrances going in shops as well. So what we'll do is, in the house at the minute, you can put your pup on the lead as so, and starting off at the lowest level possible, you can approach the door. Now, at training, they won't ask anything of the pup or the dog at this stage. They won't ask for a sit or a stand or anything like that. What you can do to assist, if you think it'll help, is ask the dog for a wait, but with Lottie, I'm not going to ask anything. Initially, for the really younger pups, initially you just go to the door, open it a little bit, shut it, good, and give them a treat just to make it easy for them to start rather than opening the door completely, because the likelihood is the pup will rush through them. So depending on the stage at which you've got your puppy at, make it as easy as you can for them and set them up to succeed as always. So with the slightly older pups, you can try and open the door fully. I'm not saying anything, good. So I've got my back to my door there, and I can even then wait a bit because I've not gone through, good. And then step through, good. And then very similar to loose lead work, if they come through nicely, reward them there. If you have a pup that is continuously lunging through the door, so for example, I open the door, pup shoots through like that, you don't need to shut the door on them or anything like that. Basically just bring them back, reapproach, and make it easier for them. So that's when I just go, good, and give them one there. If you get to the point where you've got your back to the door like this, and you can ask the dog to come through the door and you can say, come. And she's come through nicely so I can get a treat. If you get to this stage where you open the door fully, really, really nicely, and your puppy's waiting there, but then as soon as you say come, rushes through the door, that's when initially you can use a little bit of a lure, come. Good. And then gradually fade off the lure, so then just use your hand without a treat in. Come. Good. Then eventually fade off that completely as well. Okay.